I'm truly to be on this. Vice President Vance, thank you very much. Secretary Kennedy, truly appreciate all that everybody is doing for the health and wellness of the entire country.
We will only use the words ass, damn, hell, and bitch. We will never, however, use the words shit, fuck, goddamn, Jesus Christ, faggot, or any other racial or sexual slurs. Now then, as it pertains to video, we promise there will be less dick references.
Oh, shit.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Well, fuck me.
God damn it. Fuck. Anyway, there will be less penis references.
Live inside my head, brother. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's afternoon, and we're on for the SummerSlam predictions. I know that's what people are, when are you gonna do the SummerSlam predictions? So we're gonna do them today. We're gonna do them now, I think. So we're gonna do them kind of early. It's weird. It's weird that they're behind in the stage and all that sort of thing. What happened to? Why is my video playing weird? Does anybody else got the video playing weird to them? Trying to go back to grab the Triple H bit. I don't know. What's up? Is anything weird about my stream? Is it good? Did anybody, am I missing something? Where's the part where what the fuck is going on? The 150 mark? What's up, man? It was laggy? Oh, okay. Let's see. So weird. Is it going? What are we lagging? I don't know. What the fuck's going on?
To 11 p.m., we will only use the words ass, damn, hell, and bitch. We will never, however, use the words shit, fuck, goddamn, Jesus Christ, faggot, or any other racial or sexual slurs. Now then, as it pertains to video, we promise there will be less dick references.
Oh, shit.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Well, fuck me.
God damn it. Fuck. Anyway, there will be less penis references.
All right, I think I figured everything out. I don't know. Not really 100%. Oh, I went a little limp there on the microphone. Hold on. It's never good when you go a little limp, you know? I'm waiting for my coffee to be done. God damn it. Well, I skipped a lot of things to do this. I probably should have done the things I needed to finish before doing this stream, but, I've always been a moron with timing. Triple H at the White House, he did the big spitty roomie. It's time to play the game. Some of you guys may have seen it. We talked about it yesterday, the day before yesterday. Pretty funny stuff. Pretty good stuff. Triple H and RFK having just destroying over there at the White House, I guess. I never see Stephanie over there, but Triple H is there a lot. So, SummerSlam predictions on the way. I guess I'm going to have to go through these matches. That's fine. I'll do it. There's a lot of stuff to get to that I just forget. Like, it's like throughout the day, I need to have like a producer at this point. So much stuff is going on. You know, I forget it, and I think about it. I go, there's a thing, there's a topic, there's something. I got to talk about that, and I just forget. Let's talk about how Iggy Pop really should put on a shirt. You know, I mean, I hate to say it, Iggy, but bro, put on a goddamn shirt, will you? I almost threw up on myself. I was watching the stream the other day for a second, and just Iggy Pop was just moving around, and I just couldn't stop, like. It's the fact that he's like a skinny person, but with a weird belly pudge, and then the saggy breasts but on a skinny guy, and then the weird wrinkly parts of the skin that are all knotted up like testicle balls, like, and the flabbiness and whatever, and then he's old, and he's got dress pants on and a belt. And his face looks like a booger, kind of. You know, like, I was just like, man, I'm going to throw up, bro. Can you put a goddamn shirt on, you son of a bitch? Like, just put a friggin' shirt on already. Like, please, put a shirt on. Unbelievable. Just nasty. I don't want to see it. So, what in a short list, give me the SummerSlam card. Let's see if AI can do that. I've got to get bolt tighteners for this fucking microphone so it stops tilting this way. So, let's be a real YouTuber, and let's give the night 1 predictions right now, and then we'll give the night 2 predictions at a later time, right? That way we can squeeze this into 2 videos, right? Thank you to everybody who reached out to me. People are reaching out to see if I'm alive, see if I'm okay. Thank you. Very nice of you. All I'll say is it's not going well. But thank you. It's a new month, so the leaderboard has reset. And believe it or not, the only person on the leaderboard right now is Hunter Levesque. Has donated $3. We'll play that in a minute, but there is the new leaderboard, guys. It is open, fair game for anybody who donates. Last month, Z-Pain dominated just over the Creeder. It was incredible, actually. But this month is just beginning, and even $1 will get you on it. But the leaderboard is fresh and ready to go, and Hunter Levesque is the number 1 guy. Could have signed me to a commentary deal, but no, you didn't do it, Hunter Levesque. There's the dono link right there. Get on the board early. WWE SummerSlam predictions for night 1 plus Triple H at the White House. We got to get that shot of the spit, man. That spit flying out there. Triple H is going to be like the health and fitness advisor guy. You know? Good Lord, that's loud. The White House released this. Obviously, we don't get it copywritten, so we're going to... The game has changed at the White House because Triple H is here. Let me ask you something. Triple H just watered the Rose Garden for free, Joe, with water that came from his godlike mouth. Unbelievable. The White House put that out, bro. The White House put that out. Guys, more and more I'm starting to think that Trump legit worked us on the bullet thing. I'm sorry. I know I'm voted for the guy. Like, I'm starting to wonder, Trump has been watching wrestling since way back. WrestleMania 1, Trump Tower, multiple WrestleManias, Triple H. Like, Donald Trump was sitting front row staring as Sergeant Slaughter and Hulk Hogan wrestled, and Hulk Hogan got bloodied and busted open at WrestleMania 7, right? And Trump was staring at him, and then he heard how the crowd just got louder and how crazy it was. Man, Trump understands the work, man. He really does. I don't know. I don't know. What is that guy with no shirt on? Wasn't Happy Gilmore too? What, Brian, what are you talking about? Scrubbed through the start of the stream and stopped on Iggy. Now I'm physically ill, says Go Hogs for Life. Well, you should go watch the Triple H address at the beginning of my stream. Watch that part first. Then just don't watch the Iggy part. You know, you'll feel icky after you watch Iggy, okay? Trust me. It's afternoon. We're having a good time. I think my coffee's here. About time, you know. Let me see if my coffee's here. I think my coffee is here, guys. I gotta run upstairs. I gotta check with my son who's running the coffee pot. Son, how's the coffee pot going? All right, bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna play donations in just a second. I think there's one, maybe two. I'm gonna play donations in just a minute, and then we're gonna go through the SummerSlam card. We do have other news, obviously, like this Triple H stuff and, you know, at the White House. But there's other news, too, that's going on. You know, Hulk Hogan had leukemia. That came out, too. That's crazy. He had, like, leukemia, and he was just kind of like, I don't know if he was dealing with it or just didn't fully understand or didn't care. I don't know. I don't know what that situation is. That's a whole separate situation. But that was going on, too. That's crazy. So Hulk Hogan was dealing with, like, multiple things. And the weird thing was how his family, like, was like, no, it's all good. I don't know. Again, I think that was them trying to protect, like, the business deals that were going down and all those sort of things. But, guys, please hit the like button if you can. Oh, that was Iggy Pop, Brian. Yeah, that was no. Oh, was Iggy Pop in Happy Gilmore? I didn't even know that. If he was, that's crazy. All right, bear with me 1 second. Little replay here while I run up and I take my coffee off the coffee pot. I grab a water. I'll be right back. We'll get going. And on these predictions, just please hit the like button. Obviously, we need all the likes we can get here.
To 11 p.m., we will only use the words ass, damn, hell, and bitch. We will never, however, use the words shit, fuck, goddamn, Jesus Christ, faggot, or any other racial or sexual slurs. Now then, as it pertains to video, we promise there will be less dick references.
Oh, shit.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Well, fuck me.
God damn it. Fuck. Anyway, there will be less penis references.
All right, I think I figured everything out. I don't know, not really 100%. Oh, I went a little limp there on the microphone. Hold on. It's never good when you go a little limp, you know? I'm waiting for my coffee to be done. God damn it. Well, I skipped a lot of things to do this. I probably should have done the things I needed to finish before doing this stream, but, you know, I've always been a moron with timing. Triple H at the White House, he did the big spitty roomie. It's time to play the game. Some of you guys may have seen it. We talked about it yesterday, the day before yesterday. Pretty funny stuff. Pretty good stuff. Triple H and RFK having just destroying over there at the White House, I guess. I never see Stephanie over there, but, you know, Triple H is there a lot. So, SummerSlam predictions on the way. I guess I'm going to have to go through these matches. That's fine. I'll do it. There's a lot of stuff to get to that I just forget. Like, it's like throughout the day, I need to have, like, a producer at this point. So much stuff is going on. You know, I forget it. And I think about it. I go, there's a thing. There's a topic. There's something. I got to talk about that. And I just forget. Let's talk about how Iggy Pop really should put on a shirt. You know, I mean, I hate to say it, Iggy, but bro, put on a goddamn shirt, will you? I almost threw up on myself. I was watching the stream the other day for a second, and just Iggy Pop was just moving around, and I just couldn't stop, like, it's the fact that he's like a skinny person, but with a weird belly pudge, and then the saggy breasts. On a skinny guy.
It looped back to the Iggy Pop part. No, God.
Oh man, Go Hugs is gonna die now. He's gonna throw. He's gonna throw up. Hey man, I'm back. What's up? I want to thank my family member. I got to shout out to the family member. They don't want to be named, but they brought me a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Thank you. Thank you to the family member that brought me Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Now, what's funny is they showed up thinking I was going to be outside working on one of my cars that's broken. But so they're like, oh, and I'm like, oh no, I've got to go back. I'm live right now. Like I'm doing a stream. But shout out to the uncle that brought me Dunkin' Donuts. Unbelievable. And I know that a lot of people out there are gonna say, you know, Joe, you're a hypocrite, but I did have to put out a statement on Keith because I was being messaged by so many people. I knew that Keith passed away days ago. And in fact, I told a few people today. I guess they didn't know that he had passed away. I felt kind of weird that I knew and other people didn't. Like I don't think our old friend YR, I don't think he knew. So I told him, and then but people had already been hitting me up for not a lot of people, but a couple of people. But then a lot of people started hitting me up a minute ago, probably because I told YR, then he told everyone, and then everybody started telling me like I didn't tell him. So I just decided to tell people and say something. You know, we've lost a lot of people that we know over the years on these shows. You know, and you know, I know that I was very adamant about AEW banning Hulk Hogan, and about AEW and other wrestling people saying it's complicated that Hulk Hogan died. So I know that it was complicated that Hulk Hogan died, and it was complicated, and you know that AEW had banned Hulk Hogan. But despite all that, I had to put out this about Keith. It's complicated, but the guy was sweet, other than, you know, the time he made a lot of other people, well, you know the time we're talking about. But other than that, he made a lot of people laugh. Although he was banned from this show, he lives on in our memories and probably in those middle school cheerleaders' minds forever. Bless his broken brain and heart. I don't do that anymore. And he will, you know, live on in our memories of that, you know, those times he would try to call the show and put on a fake voice or a different phone number to try to get through to the show, even though he was banned. now he really doesn't do that anymore. But yeah, very, he has a family, his mother and people. So that is, it's pretty, it's sad in many ways. No doubt about it. I think he was somebody who was rehabilitated. I think he was being monitored, living in a place where they could monitor him and keep him from doing something dangerous or stupid. And that's the person a lot of those people knew. But try to see the best in everybody. But we did have to ban him from the show once we found out about, But I don't know. I thought that would kind of make people. The irony of that post would get people tickled, but maybe not. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to the SummerSlam predictions. But first, if you guys want to support the channel and support me and support what I do, God knows it won't be enough probably, but thank you anyway. Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. Feel free to drop it. We'll have a good time here maybe this afternoon and then tonight as well, Friday night, when we get into night 2 of SummerSlam, my predictions, and more wrestling news. I'll have more time throughout the day to gather this stuff together, have a more cohesive deal. Tonight, on Friday night, before Monetize This, which is not really happening because it's SummerSlam weekend, there is really no Monetize This. So tonight, Friday night, is Monetize This, a special return to Friday nights. Tonight, Monetize This, Friday night, big announcement. I hope you guys are here for it tonight, okay? Monetize This tonight, Friday night. Take your peckers out, okay? Rob a bank if you have to. We're going to do our best to party. But let's go back to any potential donos and play those. And there's a new leaderboard. Interesting.
New subscriber.
You fucking mark!
CCMJ. Thanks for subbing to the channel. What's up? I thought I had a fucking water bottle. What did I do with my water bottle? I thought I had one. I need water.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30
Hunter
years.
Levesque.
Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Ah, yeah? You know, you so-called smart fans don't know how to just be fans. Just watch the show and enjoy the ride. Stop trying to peek behind the curtain and give attention to the dirt sheets. Just be fans. Leave the creative to us.
Yeah, that's a famous Triple H Paul Levesque quote. Very beautiful, Hunter Levesque. Thank you. Except then you promoted a show called Unreal, and I'm confused.
Shit bum.
Top donation of the month. Shout out to the Girdles.
Shardy Janetti is now the top donation of the month. That's pretty crazy, man. That's what happens on August 1st when the month resets on this show. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's been a crazy month. Shardy Janetti, thank you, brother. And thank you, Bill. I appreciate it, brother. You must have listened to my Patreon post. Thank you. I don't like to talk about a lot of that stuff, but I guess on Patreon I will a little bit because I guess it's behind a paywall, and only the more intense people want to hear that stuff. So, yeah, if you want to, it's only 11 minutes long, but I'm glad you listened to my note to self that is available on Patreon, where I've been doing where I always record on my phone and I upload it if I'm just out thinking about something. Thank you. I had not eaten, so, man, I am so lucky that I got this. Man, I got to thank my uncle for dropping off coffee and Dunkin' Donuts. Granted, I helped him out with something, but I'm hungry and thirsty. And I need to wake up. I haven't eaten today. You know? I didn't need to eat. You know, who needs to eat when they're dying, you know? Oops. Imagine I'm dead tomorrow. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate that. Shout out to you, Shardy Janetti, with the $5. You absolute sex beast.
If you smell what demonic Hollywood is cooking, it's cooking babies, adrenochrome, brandy and Cody, your mixed baby will do. So give me the both of you. The Rock, he wants your soul. Then the Rock wants your home. The Rock. Then the Rock.
SummerSlam definitely could be good as long it isn't so predictable. Also WWE Unreal was good. People hate that they showing too much. Kayfabe Bean died.
Yeah, I mean, kayfabe's been dead, so it's like, what? But I don't know, man. I don't know what to feel. I feel like I could be a hypocrite.
I've been going to
you know?
wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Nigger.
Oh.
Rhymes with
Come
bigger,
on.
but with an N instead of a B. Ain't make no dang sense. Did you go to the theater to see Fantastic Foursome? I forgot to tell you, I've been accepted into a new exclusive club. We meet at night out in the...
No, I plan on watching Fantastic Four on a stolen download website. DJ Glaze, thank you for the $3. And shout out to Alec Baldwin, who killed somebody. I don't know why I said that. Mr. O'Donnell. Mr. O'Donnell, thank you, O'Donnell. A. O'Donnell with the $10. I don't know why I said Alec Baldwin, but, you know, he killed somebody once. A. O'Donnell with the $10. Love you, brother. That's very nice of you. Thank you. And to DJ Glaze, you racist piece of shit. Let's look at the card. Let's take a look. So, Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. I mean, that could go any way. A lot of people are going to want, you know, Karrion Kross to win, probably, because it's time for Karrion Kross to start doing stuff, right? And also, a lot of people would say it's time for Sami Zayn to start getting serious again. So, really, you could make the argument for either one of these guys winning. In the end, I'm not going to look at it like it matters for either one. I think Karrion Kross can lose, but still actually have won by being involved in this match anyway. And Sami Zayn probably deserves a win, but so doesn't Karrion Kross in a way. So I'm going to, you know, I almost wonder if WWE hasn't kind of moved on in their brains from Sami Zayn. Like, yeah, he'll always be here, whatever. He's now like the Miz in the backseat situation, where at one point Sami Zayn was primed to potentially be in a spot that Jey Uso got, or be in a spot that Cody Rhodes took over when he got here. So it's weird. Sami Zayn was on the rise, and then Sami Zayn just it was like the WWE had Roman Reigns at the top, and then they had Sami Zayn ready to break through the glass ceiling. And as Sami Zayn was pressed up against the ceiling, suddenly Cody Rhodes entered the WWE. And then just other things started happening every second to his wave was over, but if there had been nobody else, his wave would have returned. So it's like his wave came in and the surfer missed it. But, you know, there's many more waves to come, but then there weren't many more waves to come. So it's weird how slight that window was. And I think that because of that, Kross needs to win, because Sami is Sami and Kross needs to be moved up a level. So I'm going to, you know, I don't know. Somebody could be in trouble. But it could be that they're priming Sami Zayn to go on to the next effort. But I almost wonder what they're doing with Kross. It's very, very strange. I think the safe pick is Sami Zayn. I think if I was really picking on who I want to win, regardless of anything else or any knowledge of anything, I would want Karrion Kross to go over with Scarlett. But I feel like I just think I see Sami winning. So I'm going with Sami. Maybe. But then again, like Matt Clayton says, Ari Emanuel took over and Sami Zayn was on the wrong side of Israel-Palestine. And also Triple H is in charge, and I got to believe Triple H loves Karrion Kross, right? Doesn't he love Karrion Kross? Karrion Kross has never fully, been able to establish anything in the WWE much, except for off on his social media, which is, something he's done, something Drew McIntyre's recently done. Anything for views, anything for legitimacy, anything to be looked at for attention. Don't be surprised if Kross resigns and goes after LA Knight. That'd be cool. I did not see the Beavis and Butthead trailer. I did not see the match with Dustin Rhodes, although I heard it was really good, or it was a wild time. Let's take a look at the leaderboard real quick, and we'll go to the next match. Well, there you have it. A. O'Donnell is on the top of the leaderboard. It's a brand new month donation-wise, so Z-Pain is not on the top anymore. The Creeder is not in second place anymore. Instead, some of the Foot Soldier OGs are involved now. A. O'Donnell is the top tipper at $10. Shardy Janetti is in second place. Hunter Levesque is in third place. And believe it or not, the racist himself, DJ Glaze, is in fourth place. The new leaderboard has started because it's a brand new month. I thank you guys for these donations. Obviously means a lot to me. Thank you very much, especially in this weird-ass time that my life is in. And everybody's is really in, to be honest. Let's go to the next one. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I think if I was WWE, I honestly may have Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed beat Roman and Jey. Then I would have Roman and Jey kind of in an argument. And then I would have Roman and Jey kind of make up, right, and get over it, and then tag team again one more time on like Raw, and then Roman and Jey Uso would win that match on Raw and celebrate together, and everything would just go on from there. So they lost their big SummerSlam match, but they win on Raw a week later. But they make it seem like maybe there's some situation happening here, but then it's nothing. I would do something stupid like that just to give Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed to let them go over. Obviously, Jey Uso would probably have to take the pin, and Braun Breaker would probably, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker would probably cheat in the match. I would have Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed do a little cheaty stuff. I would have the tag missed by the referee. I would have, when the referee isn't looking, Braun Breaker, low blows, Jey Uso in the nuts, Roman's losing it on the outside, that sort of stuff. I mean, but it is SummerSlam, and you would think the good guys would go over here. So I think the safe pick is Roman Reigns and Jey Uso winning. But in a story aspect and in a effort to build up Braun and Bronson more, I would actually have them cheat and win their tag team match, which I think is bold because I think that Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed can lose, and that's fine. They're in a big match with Roman Reigns. That's cool enough. But I'm going to have, the Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed go over in that match if I'm WWE, and then do what I just said. Randy Orton, or maybe I'd even have other members of the whatever, and then you could set the War Games up. But I don't know. That's a ways down the road. I just think that yeah, you got to have Braun Breaker and Bronson kind of cheat in this match, make it a really frustrating match. Maybe even blame the referee a little bit, like all that shit. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll are in a tag team match against Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. I do have Randy Orton and Jelly Roll winning that match. I don't really think that Logan Paul should take the pin because, you know, Logan Paul is I really am trying to build him up. But then I feel like Drew McIntyre probably could take the pin, but that's disgusting to say that in a match with Jelly Roll that Drew McIntyre is going to take a pin. So I do think that they're going to have Jelly Roll pin Logan Paul. I think that Randy Orton will hit Logan Paul with an RKO from, like, I don't know, maybe Logan Paul will do the buckshot lariat, and as he flips over, he jumps up in the air, and Orton jumps up and then cuts him and gives him the RKO, and then maybe he punts him, maybe he doesn't, maybe he just immediately turns and tags in Jelly Roll, and Randy Orton's like cover him. Jelly Roll dives on top of Logan Paul, 1, 2, 3. I think they want the pinning headline to be Jelly Roll pins Logan Paul. That just makes the most sense for, like, news and social media, although I really don't think I don't know if that will have as much impact as we all think it might, you know, nowadays. I feel like if this was like 1999 and a celebrity like Jelly Roll pinned a guy like Logan Paul celebrity, it would be like, you know, in the front pages of papers and stuff. I don't know how much we'll see of it now, but I hope it's good, and that's how I would finish the match. I would finish the match with Logan Paul. You know, they're double teaming Orton. Orton's out of it. Jelly Roll is just climbing up to the whatever, and then Logan Paul buckshot lariat or whatever he calls it. I don't even know. And Orton, like, basically intercepts it with an RKO out of nowhere. And then he tags Jelly Roll, and Jelly Roll just comes in and jellies on top of Logan, and that's like a big insult thing. So Jelly Roll gets the pin at SummerSlam. That's what I'd be doing. Oh, no. Luis Urdaneta. Yo, brother. Thank you. And shout out to my uncle if he's watching for bringing me Dunkin' Donuts. Thank you, brother. I love you, Uncle. Uncle, I'm adopted. We can get married. We can get married. Trust me.
Duncachino?
Oh, shit, yes.
Don't mind if I do. What's my name? Duncachino. It's a whole new game. Duncachino. You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
You Earth humans are weird. Just consume green slime through your skin and life will just magically get better. Jackie Redmond will be your temporary overlord while we sit through the Florida condo timeshare meeting so that we can get the free donuts.
That's awesome. I've done that before. You know, you show up late, you leave early. You show up late, you start eating the donuts and the coffee, and then at some point you go, oh, is there a bathroom in here really quickly? Yeah, and then they go, yeah, it's over there. And then you never come back. You never come back. But you leave with a box of donuts. Trust me. Interstellar Object Aliens is now the top donator of the stream. How about that? I hate to do it to the man, A. O'Donnell, because he's a beast, but he's got to go. I love him, though. Without him, we'd be in trouble. Thank you, A. O'Donnell. But Interstellar Object Aliens now takes over, and Interstellar Object Aliens may be our ruler someday soon, so let's be honest. Let's take a look, though, because now Interstellar Object Aliens is the top donator of the month. It's a brand new month, guys. Brand new month. And now we have a brand new leader. It's not Z-Pain. It's not the creator. This list is open. Anybody can get on this list now. There's so much room on the list. There's only 5 donators. 5 people donate right now. You're on the list. Interstellar Object Aliens just nudges A. O'Donnell off the second place, and Shardy Genetti's in third. Legendary OG Shardy, bro. I love you, dude. I really, really thank you for those. I just want to thank Shardy Genetti for all the years of the donations and stuff. Like, when not a lot of people are donating, sometimes like Shardy Genetti comes in with a couple of, $5 drops here or there. And it really makes a difference, man. That's really nice. And sometimes it spawns other people. You donate a couple of times, a couple of small amounts. Every time you donate, it hypes us up, And even somebody the other day was like, I'm sorry, I only donated $2 3 times. I'm like, what? Why in the world would you be sorry for that? And when you donate $2 3 times, it makes people think, oh, yes, donations, I could do that. I'm going to send 20. So you actually caused other people to donate probably. So, nah, bro, that little bit of amount is huge because you're hyping up me and you're kind of reminding everybody else, like, oh, donations, and then other people do it because of your $2. So you might only donated a total of $8, but that $8 might have spawned one other person to drop 10. So, no, that's super valuable. Like, I'm seriously valuable. Like, thank you. That guy was really like, I'm sorry. Like, fuck that. What are you talking about? That's all good, brother. Interstellar Object. Look at me. What the fuck? I had to have someone bring me Dunkin' Donuts because I'm fucking bankrupt. Something I'm tired of celebrating people going to wrestling. I don't know. Say that again, Louis Erdonet. I'm not sure exactly what you meant, man. I'm not sure exactly what you meant there. But I think so. Let's look at the top fans. We looked at the leaderboard for the donations on Streamlabs. But as far as the top fans go, that's up for grabs. Delta's in top place. King Hueco Mundo's been beasting in the chat. Kurtman's on there. And probably anybody who does a super chat will be number 1 on this because... yeah, these are all for chatting, so one super chat sets that up over the top. All right, let's go to the next match. So I got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll going over. Jelly Roll with the pin. I got Braun Breaker Bronson Reed winning, and then I got Sami Zayn beating Karrion Kross. Now, unfortunately, I don't think that's how it should go, but if Karrion Kross is leaving, that's probably how it's going to go. Then we got the Women's Tag Team Championship, Judgment Day versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. I got Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss going over there. I think they're putting part of putting Charlotte with Alexa is to get Charlotte. They're trying to figure out how they can make Charlotte liked. And Charlotte was recently cheered a lot, and she was so happy about it. And I think that could be the beginning of her face turn because Charlotte's genuine appreciation at being cheered for the other day was really genuine, and a lot of people saw it. And also at Evolution, there was a lot of people too that now know that she was really hurt by being booed, and that Charlotte really wanted to be loved and liked, and she's sad about it. And I think that's made her sympathetic to people that didn't understand. Now, I wanted to cheer her when she came back, but she just came out and seemed like a heel, even though she wasn't really. And because she's just so good at that, it wasn't quite working. But she couldn't hide her real feelings that she was trying to be a face, and it wasn't going the right way. It's not often that you see somebody trying to be a face, but nobody will accept them, and they're not ready for that. Like, it does happen, but like, and it does happen a lot, but then people go, oh, I'm going to be a heel. They don't like me. Okay. But like in Charlotte's case, it was more weird because she really like wanted to be a face, and she was coming back from an injury. That's the difference. It's not that it's the fact that she was coming back from a major injury, and it was like, we haven't seen her in like a year or whatever it was. And so you think that, oh, well, this is going to be a homecoming. Like, she'll start out face and then maybe go heel, but like they're going to certainly, and I think she thought that, Triple H probably thought that, everybody thought that. Kara, why is Karrion leaving? I don't know. I don't even know if he really is, to be honest. I almost think he's not. That's been the rumor for a while, and Scarlett and him are so good. I would think that he would win, and they would start building him now as to more credible positions. But he's got like an independent side project going of like getting into film or movies or something. But that, I feel like that's been in response to him thinking that the wrestling world is going away for him. So I really don't know, but I'm going to go with the rumors, and I'm going to go with Sami Zayn for those reasons. But I could be wrong. And with Sami Zayn's political stuff and other things, like, and they're not aligning with you know, I don't know. But we've also seen that they don't care about that stuff, you know? Speaking of, for the people that didn't tune into this at the beginning, for those reasons, but I could be Triple H. Triple H was at the White House the other day, and it was crazy. Triple H at the White House, he did the water spit. I mean, did you ever think that you would see the White House release a video like this?
Time to play the game.
This is really from the White House.
Time to play the game.
I mean, this is just... Are we living in the real world right now? Triple H just watered the rose garden! The White House. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like... It's too good. It's too bizarre. I mean, if we're gonna, we have to play the really important clip though. We have the most important clip you've ever seen for the people that just got here. This is a very important clip that we have. Let's play it. Super important. Watch this clip. This is very controversial, but check it out. Very
To
controversial.
11 p.m., we will only use the words ass, damn, hell, and bitch. We will never, however, use the words shit, fuck, goddamn, Jesus Christ, faggot, or any other racial or sexual slurs. Now then, as it pertains to video, we promise there will be less dick references.
Oh, shit.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Well, fuck me.
God damn it. Fuck. Anyway, there will be less penis references.
Listen, we're going to call Joe Biden out on all the weird shit that he put in the White House. We got to kind of call this out too, don't we? But be that as it may, despite the fact that of course, that's a parody and not really what happened. But a lot of people talking about that today in the wrestling world. Triple H at the White House, that was obviously parody audio. But it was a real audio from the DX video, which all of you remember. That uncensored version of the D-Generation X video from 1998 was amazing. That video was so goddamn good. Scarlett looks like she tastes good, says Grid414. Maybe the creepiest thing that I've read in the chat today. You know, that might be the creepiest thing I've read today, but that's okay. I get it. You know, she does look good. Somebody told me the other day, they were like, she looks like your wife, Joe. And I was like, wow. I told Leah that you said that. I was like, yeah, Leah, look, that's pretty good. You know? But, yeah, and I look like Karrion Kross, too. You know? I mean, let's be honest. Except for he's a little taller. But yeah, Scarlett and Karrion Kross, you just put them on TV, brother, and you know, people couldn't turn the channel. They were staring at him and her as like, or no one was staring at him. Let's be honest. But yeah, it was pretty wild shot that they had of her the other day. I don't know if you guys saw the shot of her. I don't know where it is. I got it somewhere. It's a wild shot, but I swear to God I lost it. Nothing weird at all about wanting your children to be healthy. No, yeah. I agree. I think that hopefully that they get those the dyes, and there's so much stuff in our food that's crazy that other countries don't allow. So hopefully they get this stuff out the right way. Triple H. Somebody was mocking Triple H about his heart. I just thought that was crazy. I was like, Jesus. I was like, that's terrible. The women's championship, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Tiffany Stratton is the champion. I think that I would wait. I would want to wait for the biggest moment for Jade Cargill to win a title. I think that WWE just wants the visual of Jade Cargill as the champion, potentially. I think having Jade Cargill as the champion and then a dominant champion is something you could do. I think Tiffany has earned, for the most part, her spot, but she's kind of let down a little bit. And I think that potentially WWE sees her as not quite slamming the top potential that she should have, right? I think they saw Tiffany Stratton as she's going to be champion in a 10. But I think Tiffany Stratton is champion in a 7, which is not the worst thing. But I think she's got some growing to do. And based on some of the interviews I've heard her in recently, she's a little bit down on herself. And based on that and all those things, I would take the belt off her now and let her begin her rebuilding, reworking phase to see if she can climb back up the top of the mountain by the end of the year and get back to this position again next time. And I would put the belt on Jade Cargill because, first of all, you all know I love Jade Cargill. Everybody knows that I've been molesting Jade Cargill for 5 years now. There are videos of me flipping out that Vince McMahon did not sign her when nobody knew who she was. And I said, I don't give a shit how bad she is in the ring. I don't care. The way she looks, that is a Vince McMahon wrestler right there. That is somebody you teach a clothesline, a kick, and a pin, and you make him the champion, and they win in 5 minutes, and they're just an awesome, like, I would make her Hollywood Hulk Hogan if I was WWE. Now, if she got over as a face, that's fine too. That's great. But if she doesn't get over as the face, I'd have no problem with making Jade Cargill a Hollywood Hogan type of heel. However, I think WWE wants her for so many reasons. If Jade fails, okay, whatever. In 3 months, she loses the belt. Whatever happens, who cares? But they got to get Tiffany Stratton off the belt to build her back up again. Like she was an 8 who dropped down to a 7, who they thought could be a 10, and she could be a 10 going forward. But her match with Charlotte wasn't as good as everybody thought. She was the weak one in the match. She's got some growing to do and a lot of upside, so let's hold her off and let her grow again. I think there's nothing wrong with that. And then Jade Cargill has been working for 5 years to be in this position where she is now. I love Jade Cargill. It's a little bit late now because, yeah, exactly, Kara's, you're right. Jade Cargill doesn't have the belt now, so it would have made more sense if Naomi had potentially cashed in on her. So I don't know. And then her and Naomi can probably have a match, but I mean at this point then they're both champions. So what is it? Title versus title situation? I don't know. Am I going to be around for SmackDown tonight? Yes, because tonight is going to be monetize this. Tonight will be Friday Night SmackDown. Monetize this because obviously, WWE is going to be filling up our Saturday and Sunday. What up, man? What up, man? Kara, where are you today? I'm just kidding. Naomi cashing on Jade would have made sense. Yeah, that would have made sense. That's why I could see her not winning now, but I still, in all honesty, I still think that they should be building up Jade Cargill in some way. But I think that in many ways, I think it would be a little bit of a rush to throw it on Jade Cargill, but I just think they got to do something because Tiffy time has run out a bit, in my opinion. And I would rather build her up for the rest of the year. So, and I just think the visual of Jade Cargill with the belt, probably WWE wants to put the belt on somebody who's not white too. I mean, for like a lot of reasons. You know, I mean, not to get woke on you, but, you know, a lot of positives to put it on Jade. She looks great. You know, it gets rid of some of the stupid stigma of the crybabies out there. It makes sense. I think Jade, although she still has trouble in some ways in the ring. I like her still in the ring. I have no problem. Listen, I watched people, like, how many big guys did I watch over the years that sometimes didn't look great in the ring? You know, she is pretty rough, but just don't let her do stupid stuff. Just make sure she's punching and kicking and slamming and dropping legs and clotheslining and you know, taunting and quick matches. There's no reason why Jade Cargill can't put together a match. We had Goldberg for like 30 years. All right? Goldberg, he did the 8 things that Goldberg did. He did pretty well. There's no reason they can't do that. Yeah, SummerSlam delays are a scare and a worry. There's a big storm rolling through, and they are significantly behind in the SummerSlam, you know, the stage. That is a big issue, and we're going to talk about that tonight on the Monetize This SmackDown review. The staging construction, I believe, has been delayed at least a half a day. Now, I don't know if they're still delayed now or if it's going to happen again or if it's going to continue, but we already know that they lost at least half a day. So that is a problem. That's it could be a significant issue. There's no doubt about it.
Super chat party.
Let's go to your donations now. Delta donated a 99-cent super chat. Thank you, Delta. What's up? How you doing? I hope you can be here tonight for Monetize This. I hope to make it a big show tonight, but we'll see what everybody's got in the tank tonight. Delta, thank you. Yeah, Luke is the Monetize This champion. WWE Cruise just started a few hours ago.
You raised a piece of shit.
The only thing good about this weekend is 2 nights of great show commentary, and 2 nights of WWE cocksucking by Jay Menace.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Stutters. He just dropped 21. Buenos tardes. Man, Colonel Stutters, holy shit, dude. Oh my God, bro. Colonel Stutters just booted off Interstellar Object Aliens and took over as the top donator of this stream. My God, at $21. Man, thank you so much, Colonel Stutters. You are the top dog. Man, my uncle brings me coffee, and then Colonel Stutters drops $21. That's pretty cool. I mean, the day is not as bad as it had been going, I guess. Thank you, Colonel Stutters. My wife isn't here. She went on a little vacation to her brother's house. She's not here. And I just got done doing a bunch of stuff with my little guy and then some stuff on my car. I got to clean up the living room in a minute. What a day. You know, it's going to be a crazy day. I'm going to be really busy, but then tonight we're going to hit on SmackDown. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun tonight. And shout out to my uncle for bringing me coffee, dude. Yeah. And you know why they put the D on the side, right? With the drizzling coffee coming down. You know what that's about, you pedos out there. 44 likes. That's crazy. That's all we got? We got 55 likes. Guys, hit the like button, please. 700 people have been in here. We got 51 likes. Maybe I'm just not liked. I don't know. What the hell, Colonel Stutters? I love you, brother. Swinging that huge 3-incher up in here. Remember Hulk Hogan said he had a 10-inch dingleberry? But then in the court, he was like, well, that's Hulk Hogan. You know, Terry Bollea has like it's like 4 inches. No, it was like 6 or something. Which is, you know, for a big, giant, muscular guy to have 6 is like, oh, man. You know, but a 5'10" guy, that's like me. It's much better. But for Hogan, it seems smaller. Anyway. Ahmed Johnson in 96 was great, but he got injured. Yeah, you know, I thought Ahmed was pretty good. He was a little scary. He was a little stiff. I don't think a lot of people liked him. I think there was a little bit of, you know, racial bias to him. I think Ahmed had a lot of things going wrong for him. He was a little bit of a loudmouth. He was a stiff guy to work with. He didn't take instructions too well. And you know, I think he was a black guy. And I think some people didn't like all that stuff. I think he had a lot of things going against him, and that's one of them, a little bit. I don't think they were that crazy, like racist or anything, but I do think that played a part. He wasn't in the club, you know. But other guys that were fine. That's why, like, I would make the argument against that. Like Ahmed Johnson, somebody said the other day, Ahmed Johnson, oh, it's because of racism. It's not because of racism. The Rock and Farouk did just fine. The Godfather did just fine. You know what I'm saying? It's because the guy was a prick to people and he hurt people and he didn't take great instruction. That's why Ahmed Johnson wasn't liked. I don't know why they were so mean to Viscera on his way out, but he was also stiff. But I thought WWE should have paid like when he died, I can't believe they didn't honor him. You know, Mabel from Men on a Mission was a big part of some people's childhoods. I loved Mabel. I mean, Mabel and Men on a Mission only lasted 2 years, but I loved Men on a Mission when I was 10 years old. Dude, I was all into Men on a Mission. I loved it. I don't know what they were on a mission for, but I loved it. And then when he was in the company for another 7-8 years or something. And they treated it like he didn't, oh, he's dead. Nobody said anything. So, yeah, the Ahmed Johnson claims about the racism is, I mean, I'm sure there was, because people in the locker rooms talk shit, you know? And there was, but I mean, that's not why he didn't really make it, I don't think. I don't know, though. I won't ever deny someone else's experience. But I'm just saying that Farouk did pretty good. The Rock did really well. The Godfather did well. JBL is a stiff wrestler, but I think that JBL was a stiff wrestler when he wanted to be. There's a difference. There's a difference between a guy going out there and suddenly he's pancaking you because he's an idiot. And then there's a difference of, I'm a veteran and I'm out there. You did something wrong, so I'm going to potato you. You know, there's a clear difference. Although I wouldn't deny that some guys, obviously, they got more leniency than some other guys. Let's be honest about that. Some people got more leniency than others, right? Like Ahmed Johnson does something wrong, Shawn Michaels wants him fired the next day. But that still happens even to this day. Randy Orton, demanded Kennedy be fired, and he got fired. Kennedy got fired. Orton wanted the guy killed and fired, and I don't know about killed, but, he did, probably at the time he wanted to kill him, and Kennedy was gone. Kennedy's a white guy. Orton is just a prick. Well, he knows he was. I like Orton, but, Orton had a fuse. But, to get someone fired like that is wild in my mind. But then again, none of us are in the ring with these people. We're not in the ring all the time, and then the rumors start going through the locker room. Hey, this guy's fucking dangerous, man. He never listens. He always fucks up. Oh, he hurt me doing this. He did this. He keeps doing this wrong. And you listen to all the wrestlers give their feedback about complaining about somebody for 6 months, 8 months, or whatever. Then you go out there, and suddenly you almost die. Then you get pissed. But it's also in your head. And so then that, you could easily see why a wrestler would be like, that's it, fuck this guy. You could argue about Rollins, to be honest. I don't think Rollins is, I don't know, man. I don't think Rollins is dangerous. I don't look at Rollins has had probably some of the most matches of anybody out there. And I mean, what's his casualty level, of injuries on people? He doesn't ever, to me, seem like a, super dangerous person or anything like that. But shout out to the top donator, Colonel Stutters. We got a match or two left to get to, but there's some more donos. Oh, shit. It's Grid.
My fecal matter's on the floor, but it's okay, I am a horse. Fecal matter's on the floor, it's okay, I am a horse.
Grid 414.
Matter's on the floor, it's okay, I am a horse. Fecal matter's on the floor, it's okay. Fecal matter's on the floor, it's okay, I am a horse. Fecal matter's on the floor, it could be worse on the floor. My fecal matter's on the floor, fecal matter's on the floor, fecal matter's on the floor, but it's okay, I am a horse. It's okay, I am a horse. My fecal matter's on the floor, and on the floor.
Ooh.
Fuck that, I'm on top. I'm on top. I'm on top. Hey, take it. I am on top. Where's my sloppy toppy? Nervous sweat emoji. Sleepy emoji. Nervous sweat emoji. Nervous sweat emoji. Nervous sweat emoji.
Grid is going to be so mad because the donation before Grid was the $21 from Colonel Stutters, and it just made it in before his, and that, I believe, did not allow Grid to be on the top of the leaderboard. If I go to the leaderboard now, oh, I'm sorry, Grid. I'm so sorry, Grid. Colonel Stutters is the number one on the leaderboard this month. It's a brand new month, so the donation leaderboard has reset itself. Z-Pain is no longer at the top. The Creeder is no longer there. And it's up for grabs. In fact, there's still 2 free positions. And Colonel Stutters has taken the number 1 spot. Grid is got the silver star. Moss Blaze, apparently, that donation hasn't come in yet, but I see Moss Blaze is in 3rd place. Interstellar Objects behind him. And it's a new month, so yes, Colonel Stutters outfoxed everybody. Thank you, though, Colonel Stutters. And thank you, Grid. Man, that whole donation was all about being on top, and he had just missed it. I feel bad, like he got robbed of something. I feel bad.
And look at his look! How he looks!
Here's Moss Blaze.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at him, look like he look. Look at his look, that he looks. Look what he looks like, a crook. I'm coming for you, crook in the nook. I'm coming for you, I look like a crook.
And look at his look! How he looks!
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you get shook. Look at his look, you getting shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at his look, you getting kinda shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you get shook.
Might F around and go to SummerSlam tomorrow.
Wow.
Only 2 hours away. What match you looking forward to the most, Joe?
Most Blaze, thank you, sir. Don't go to SummerSlam. All right, send me $500
Shit bum
and come to my house.
D is for happy times.
The D is for happy times. Oh, thank you, Grid. Super chat. Thank you, brother. No. Moss Blaze, send me the $500 and come watch SummerSlam with me. Don't go to SummerSlam. Don't do that. No, I'm just kidding. Have fun, man. Yeah, fuck it. 2 hours. Go. You know what? If not a lot's going on in your life and you can afford to go.
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
Oh, shit.
Scissor me, Joe!
Fucky, sucky.
Grid got screwed. Oh, but you might be on top now, Grid. You're right. $3. That'll put you over Colonel Stutters on the main leaderboard. It's a great call there. Great call there. Yeah, if you got nothing going on in your life and you've got money, yeah, I guess drive to SummerSlam and experience life. Why not? Why not go experience life, do something fun? Even if it's kind of sucks, it's like, well, oh well, at least I got out of the house, right? So yeah, if it gets you out of the house and you can afford to do it, I guess fuck it. But if you don't really have a lot of money saved, I would never do it. But let me look. I mean, we've been talking about the matches. I still have a couple of matches to go over here. We got everything. We got Sami Zayn, Karrion, Kross, got Roman, Randy, women's championship, Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill. I got Jade Cargill winning. We have one more match to go, and it is Gunther versus CM Punk. That's a tough one. Gunther versus CM Punk. That's a tough one. I don't know. That's tough. Man, you think that CM Punk would win that belt?
Shit bum.
Oh.
Want the most brutal band to check out? It's Extermination Dismemberment.
Metal Rules 5. Extermination Dismemberment. I like the sound of that. Extermination Dismemberment. Jesus. Huh. Well, am I going to get copyrighted, though? If I play that? Will I be copyrighted? That's what I want to know. Metal Rules. Extermination Dismemberment. I mean, I'm thinking that my band was called Severed Comprehension. But that kind of blows that out of the water, doesn't it? Severed Comprehension, Extermination Dismemberment. I mean, but it's hard to beat Dying Fetus, though, like Cannibal Corpse and Dying Fetus and shit like that. I imagine Extermination Dismemberment sounds something like this.
First you cut, then you drill. First you cut, then you drill. What is mine? In my eyes, my leg is done. Extermination. Let's dominate!
and the whole song is about like murdering your family slowly with weapons. It'd be so great. I'd come out to this. But no, maybe we really can get extermination dismemberment though. Let's see. Extermination dismemberment. Oh, here they are. Is this real? It's got 1.8 million views. Wow, I wasn't far off. Oh my God, dude, I was dead on with what they sound like. Holy shit, bro. I mean, kind of. Not really, but kind of. Look at the music video, bro. What the fuck? Nailed it. Wow. Bro. Yeah, get the likes to 100. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
This is the cornucopia of war. This is a justification for murder. We don't come in peace, we come in anger. Put swords up and watch it burn. The blood will flow from within. The lives are lost from the sin. The blood will flow from our lives. The lives are told to us all.
This is a cornucopia of murder.
Break down the walls to see the gods. Exterminate everyone. On my side, the corpses lie. The bullets will fly. The bullets will fly. The bullets will fly.
I know. I'm just making shit up. I don't know. Anyway, when are we supposed to get back to wrestling now? So there you go. There's your band, experimental what the fuck are they called? Extermination Dismemberment. Huh. I guess I got to look them up. I mean, that was a pretty badass looking video, you know? You know, it looked pretty crazy, you know, to be honest. Copyright for you? Well, I mean, that song is mine, so we'll be all right. I won't get a well, I could get a copyright on playing the experimental dismemberment video, whatever it is. But I won't get a copyright on the thing I just did because I just made it all up. So, and it's, you know what I mean? I've got lots of tracks and things. Okay, so anyway, what the fuck were we doing? All right, there's one more match. I got to come up with who's going to win this match. CM Punk, Gunther. This is hard for me because, you know, and I think night one might be the more, you know, heels winning situation. This is so tough to me. This is so tough. Honestly, night two looks a little weaker. Night two has the biggest match with John Cena and Cody, but overall, I feel like night two is weaker. Although it does have the ladder match, but I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll probably watch the SummerSlam kickoff show today as well. Krispy Kreme, you belong in a professional studio. How do you pull that off on the fly? I don't know. I really think it sucks, but I do have my studio in some ways. You want to see what my studio looks like? Shit. My studio looks like this. A guitar, a floor, keyboards. My studio looks like shit. That's my studio. The mixer's like rotting. There's my keyboards. And there's my guitars and bass and Leah's bass. I use my wife's bass, my guitars, my synths and keyboards. But yeah, anyway, who's going to be in the main event tomorrow? Raw's tag team match. Yeah, it's going to be very weird. I think Seth is going to come out. I think Seth Rollins is going to come down, but we'll talk about the second night. Some people think Seth might actually come out for the CM Punk night. So CM Punk could win tonight, beat Gunther, and then Seth could come out, and it would actually happen tonight, not during the Cody match. That could be a possibility. I'm going to go... It's a tough one for me. I think Gunther is going to win. I'm going to pick Gunther. I may change my mind, but I don't know, man. I'm going to go Gunther. I don't know why. I don't know. That's a lot of heels winning though tonight. I that's hard for me to say that. I almost think Punk is going to win. Because there's so much stuff with John Cena and Cody and all that stuff that he's not going to touch that belt for a while. You know what? I'm going with Punk. I'm changing it up. I think Punk's going to win. Because it's the world title. And then he can lose it back to Gunther. It's so hard. Because I think Punk's going to win the Rumble. Yeah, I think Punk's going to win the Rumble. Because last year they were gonna give Punk the Rumble last year, right? If you watch WWE Unreal, like they were like gonna kind of go for Punk maybe, and then they went to Uso. If that's even real, they might have made that up. But I mean, this year who do they have? So now maybe Punk wins the Rumble, and then faces somebody. Oh, so hard. Krispy Kreme, does it wreck your voice switching from clean to screaming vocals? I don't think so. Let's listen to this, maybe. Am I screaming here? Broke it right there. Remember this? I blew my voice that night. My voice was blown there. You remember that? Somebody paid, what was that? Somebody paid like $100 or something. Somebody dropped $100 and wanted me to do something and then something else. And then then we got to Offspring. And during Offspring, I had already blown my voice. So yeah, you can blow your voice. I think we did Pantera, then we did something else, and then it got to Offspring, and my voice was blown. Right there. I saved it because I thought it was funny. Yeah, you can do that. You gotta. I don't know. I'm not a singer anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's why I blow it all the time. I blow mine. But no. I mean, I don't know. My voice box probably looks insane. Can you guys imagine what my throat and voice box looks like? 14 and 15, I was in a fucking death metal band. It took me 1 year to be able to scream like crazy. Like, I can't do it now, but it took me a year to do that. And I didn't think you could do that. I was like, how do they do that? But eventually it happens. And yeah, I blew my voice. And then when I did, when I was doing radio and podcasting and stuff, then your voice starts to train to like a deeper voice. And I don't know. I'm sure I've wrecked my voice to hell. What is Miley Cyrus? Isn't Miley Cyrus the one that had the crazy things on her vocal cords or whatever?
And now she sounds like this. Miley Cyrus.
I like Miley, though. I really like her. Anyway, that night you also did Mudvayne. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mudvayne. I like that song. You know what? It hurts my gallbladder when I'm yelling. Like I feel it in my gallbladder. All right. So anyway, we did I don't know, man. This is a tough pick. I got to be honest. I think I might have powerful vocal, like powerful, but like not good. I sing wrong, I think, a lot of times. To scream like that, it's like you've got to do it wrong. So I think that's where people have problems. They go from singing, which is from, inside the like inside, the stomach area, to like the screaming, which is purposely destroying your throat the wrong way. So it's like you're going back and forth between that. I guess that is,
and
that's pretty fucked up. You can really hurt yourself.
All of that. So when you ask me about it, like
that was a clip of The Undertaker. He talked to Shawn Michaels about lying to him that he wasn't gonna do anything the night of WrestleMania 14, but then Undertaker had to be like, yeah, actually I was gonna do something, but I didn't want to tell you that now that we're friends years later, but I'd been telling everybody else that. I don't know how that didn't get back to Shawn Michaels. Maybe it did. But, I don't know.
Minnesota Vikings fan. True, nigga.
There he is, guys. There he is. Rest in peace. Keith the racist. No, I'm just kidding. Rest in peace. Another JCS infamous person gone. But it's complicated, to be honest. So, it's complicated. I'm going to have to go with it's tough. I'm gonna go with Punk. I guess. It just doesn't feel like this rivalry has made me think that this is so great Punk has to win this. It almost feels like it's just an aside. Does anybody else feel that way? Am I missing something? Because I don't watch everything. So it's like, am I missing out on something where this is more intense than I realize? It feels like an afterthought match, yet it's the main event. And that's what makes me think I don't think Punk is going to win. Because I think if he was going to win, it would be more heated than this, more intense than this, instead of just another way to help put Gunther over. I'm picking Gunther. That's it. I'm going with Gunther. That's it. That's final. I'm going with Gunther. Gunther's going to win. They're saving Punk. So, I'm going with Gunther. Anyway, guys, I'm going to run. I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back tonight. Monetize this Friday night. Please be here for it if you want to be. Rob a bank if you want to donate. We'll be having some fun tonight. We'll do the post SummerSlam go-home show stuff. We'll do a little more talk probably on SummerSlam, but it will also be Monetize This tonight. No, because Monetize This, obviously, Saturday night and Sunday is going to be all about SummerSlam. If you guys have clips, news, and things you want me to get to tonight, please DM me on Twitter at MetaWorldOnline or Patreon DM me, JoeCroninShow@yahoo.com. Message me however you want, Instagram, Twitter, however you want to find me and message me stuff. Do it. I think Twitter might be the best to DM me, but wherever you send it, I'll try to find it, and we'll try to play it tonight. If you've got anything else, love to have it. Love to have it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Look what AI did to me and my wife. What is happening? What is happening here? Look at the smile that look at the smile that I have. What the hell? And why does it look like Leah just took my gum from my mouth? AI made me and my wife have way more wrinkles than we have. What is this? Who made this? And why did you send it to me? People are making AI of me and my wife and sending it to me. That's great. What the hell is going on in this world? How about that, Kara? You like that? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I woke up to that on my X timeline. Anyway, I got to go. I got to go hang out. I'm going to make some pancakes for kids. Everybody, enjoy yourself. I'll see you tonight for Monetize This. Later. Iggy Pop, please put a shirt on, bro. You're a legend, but for Christ's sake, I'm going to throw up, brother. I'm going to throw up. Who's on the top of the leaderboard now? It's Grid.
To 11 p.m., we will only use the words ass, damn, hell, and bitch. We will never, however, use the words shit, fuck, goddamn, Jesus Christ, faggot, or any other racial or sexual slurs. Now then, as it pertains to video, we promise there will be less dick references.
Oh, shit.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Well, fuck me.
God damn it. Fuck. Anyway, there will be less penis references.